Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me for a 60-minute yoga class. My name is Holly. My pronouns are she, her. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we will hop into 26 and 2 yoga, 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises. If at any point in class something does not feel right for your body, remember that you can modify a posture. You can do something else, or you can skip it entirely. Yoga can be challenging at times, and that's okay, but we're never going to a point of pain or a point where we know that we won't feel good tomorrow. For the sun salutes, you can come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together, arms down by your side. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in periphery. You can take a moment here, standing up nice and tall, just starting to arrive into your yoga space. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll begin by saluting Surya, the god of sun. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale through your nose, look forward and lengthen into a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, shoulder width distance, and step back into a plank or tabletop position. On your next exhale, lean forward, hug your elbows in, pull yourself down to the floor. Inhale, push up into a back bend. You can do Cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or Up Dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for Down Dog. Can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head. Look for your thighs behind you. You're also welcome to take a child's pose. You can come down onto your knees, sink your hips back as you stretch your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, head hangs heavy. Inhale, look forward, arms of your ears, root to rise, lift up, salute the sun. Exhale, hands down. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, go slow. Inhale, lengthen, shoulders back, look forward. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank or tabletop. You're welcome to go from your plank or tabletop directly into your down dog or child's pose, or take a chaturanga, lean forward, hug your elbows in, pull yourself down to the floor. Inhale, push up into your back bend, keep your shoulders out of your ears. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for Down Dog, or sink your hips down for Child's Pose. Either way, spread your fingers wide, press your knuckles down, root down through all 28 knuckles in the space between your index finger and thumb, so that if you're in Down Dog, you're not putting all of your body weight on your wrists. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, arms with your ears, lift up with a flat back. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, connect to the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale into your Up Dog or Cobra. Exhale into your Down Dog or Child's Pose. If you're doing Child's Pose, sink your hips back to your heels. If you're doing Down Dog, press your heels down to the floor. If your heels don't naturally touch the floor, you can open up your steps so that your feet are wider than your hips. And if you have tight hamstrings, you can micro bend your knees to take weight away from the backs of the legs. Otherwise, press the thighs back, heels down, hips up. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful. So that's our little warm up. We will now hop into 26 and 2 yoga. Come to the middle of your mat with your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely for 2 sets of pranayama, standing deep breathing. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate. Meditate and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, 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 way back for the wall behind you. Elbows touch, pointing forward. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose. Down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale. As you exhale, open your mouth wide like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Look back, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels. Contract your quadricep muscles, squeeze your gluteal muscles, suck your stomach in. Exhale, head up, lock your legs. Keep your abdominal wall contracted. Bring the belly button towards the spine, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, use your chin to push your knuckles down, palms face the floor, keep your wrists straight. Exhale, head up, use your knuckles to push your head back. Just the head drops back, no backward bending, arms forward, elbows touch away from your body. Inhale, head down, last breath in the first set, deepest breath so far. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller, suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time, eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in, keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. Good, second set, feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, bring all of your knuckles underneath your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes, engage your abdominal wall. Grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin, inhale, chin down and arms up, breathe in through your nose, lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth, slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward, keep exhaling, elbows touch. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, full lungs. Exhale, head up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows touch, 1. Inhale, head down, use the full 6 seconds to inhale, take in more and more and more air. Good, exhale, head up, use the full 6 seconds to exhale. You're learning to breathe a little slower, a little longer, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, I'll do a few with you. Breathe deep, full lungs, exhale. Elbows touch, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, strongest one so far. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down. We'll continue Ardha Chandrasana with Padasana, half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together. Inhale, arms overhead, sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Nice tight white knuckle grip, stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left. Right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, press your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, pull your abdomen in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Good, without bending elbows, without bending knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels. Hips a little forward, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward to get your 2 hips in line. Good, now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Option to stay here or get a little deeper at the end, come down, push and push and push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Hips forward, arms back with the ears. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left. Press your hips to the right, breathe in and out through your nose. Throughout class, we're gonna breathe through the nose. If you're ever holding your breath, you can't breathe, or you have to like grit your teeth or pant through your mouth, might be a sign you've gone a little too far. There's certain postures, especially back bends, where we might not be able to do full deep belly breaths, but we're never depriving our body of oxygen, right? Breathing slow and steady the whole time. You can also use your breath to get deeper into postures. On the inhale, lengthen the arms. On the exhale, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the sequence. This is an example of a posture where you might not be able to do super deep breaths, right? Take a deep breath. Full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you. Squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears, try to touch the wall behind you. And you can do little sips of air off of that big pocket of air in your lungs. So whole spine backward bending, lower back, middle back, upper back. Keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs. Inhale, breathing a little bit more, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward. Now exhale, breathing, bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up, decompress the spine. Exhale, pull abdomen in, fold forward. Hands to floor, relax your head. Go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Padasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath, step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with a smiling, happy face. Roll forward a little bit more. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, stretch your spine down. Change, come on up. Arms with the ears, knees can bend as you lift. Good, float your arms down and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, arms up, palms together. Switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Root down through your heels, stretch up out of your waistband spine, and slowly drop to the right, press your hips to the left, breathe. Use your right hand to pull your left hand to the top right corner of the room, push your left heel into the floor and push your hips a little bit further to the left beyond the ankle. Left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward. Imagine you could lean your body against a wall behind you, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle, shoulders down, chin up, inhale, stretch up, exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe, contract the quadricep muscles and gluteal muscles, keep the weight in your heels, press your hips forward, pull your abdomen in, slide your breastbone up, keep your arms with your ears, palms together, wrists straight, right hip a little forward, two hips in line, left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, second heart opener, keep your eyes open, relax your head back, squeeze your butts, lift your chest and immediately bring your arms back with your ears, try to touch the wall behind you. If you can see the wall behind you, start to tilt your index fingers down towards the floor, opening the shoulders more like you're gonna touch the floor behind you. Towards the end, push your hips forward, lift your chest up, arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, stretch, exhale, fold, hands to floor, drop your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's a little bit more loose in the second set, what's still a little tighter, tender. There's no right or wrong. Padasana, second set, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Slide stomach down thighs, chest down knees, face down the shins. One day top of the head touches the top of the toes. Wrap your elbows back behind you. Try to touch the elbows together. Roll forward one more time. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your knees. Change, come on up, hands together, knees can bend as you lift. Very nice, float your arms down. Let that one go. Awkward, Ookatasana. Step your right foot to the right 6 inches, hip width distance. Insides of your feet perfectly parallel like 11s. Arms up, parallel to the floor. Tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit back and down, halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in and lift your upper body off of your lower body. Lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change. Come on up, keep your arms there, press your hips forward, spread your toes wide, concentrate and meditate. Come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch up at the top, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, touch your head and hips to an imaginary wall behind you, lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below chair level. Change, come on up, keep your arms parallel to the floor. Squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Take your time. Listen to your body. Stop whenever you want or sit all the way down. Squeeze your knees together and forward. Thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight. change. Slowly come up, squeeze knees together as you lift. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down, breathe. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, insides of your feet parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. So your posture might look like this. It can also look like this, right? You can fold forward more, sit down a little bit lower. From here, everybody lean the upper body back, use your arms as a counterbalance, lift your chin up, chest up, change, come on up, keep your arms there, press your hips forward so there's no curvature in the lower spine, and then lift your heels, maybe a little higher in the second set. Stretch up, sit down. Keep the tricep muscles tight, fingertips active, heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below chair level. Change, last part, come on up, still breathing, squeeze knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. Remember that you can stop at any point, or you can keep sitting down. Stop when there's still a gap between your hips and your heels so that you're not resting. The legs are super active here. Engage your core, stretch the crown of your head up, and change. Slowly come up, knees together. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down. Eagle pose, Garudasana, we're gonna do the right side first. Keep in mind I'm not mirroring you. Inhale, arms up, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, under left arm, right elbow, under left elbow. Cross first at the elbows. Again, if you can at the wrists, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. You can also interlock fingers, grab a finger, or grab your shoulders and give yourself a big bear hug. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down, like the first part of awkward pose. Stay down there. Lean back and bring right leg over left leg, right leg over left leg, cross your legs, twist like ropes, eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back, bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit back and down, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms up, left side, here we go. Swing left arm, zoom, under right arm, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. Notice if your hands are to the right of your face. Bring your hands a little to the left, drop the right shoulder down, even out the shoulders. Bend your knees, sit down, shift your weight into your right heel, and bring your left leg over your right leg. Left over right, cross, twist, squeeze, and breathe. On this side, knees a little to the left, upper body to the right. You want wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles all in one line. To get deeper into the posture, move the weight into your heels, stick your butt out, and fold forward a little bit. Imagine your elbows and your knees are an eagle's beak. You're closing the eagle's beak, and at the end, open up the eagle's mouth, lean back. Good, change. Feet together, arms up. Second set of eagle pose. Here we go. Swing right arm, under left arm, pull your elbows down, sit back and down. Lean back and bring right leg over left leg. So the right side might feel different from the left side. Second set might feel different from first set. Today might feel different from yesterday, will likely feel different from tomorrow. These observations are all an integral part of your yoga practice because it means that you're noticing. The next step is, what do we do with these observations? Rather than judging harshly or placing an expectation on what the posture should look like, you're just going to compassionately be hearing your breath in the present moment, no matter what your posture may look or feel like. Sit down more and lean back. Change. Feet together, arms up. Last one, here we go. Left arm under right arm, pull elbows down, stomach in. Bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring left leg over right leg. So especially on days where my body is not doing what I want it to do, rather than focusing on what you cannot do, focus on what you can do and make sure that at any given time, you can breathe through your nose. Slow inhale, slow exhale. If you've got the breath, work on the form. Knees a little to the left, upper body to the right. If you have breath and form, then go for depth at the end. Sit down, upper body back. Good, change, feet together, arms up, arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Okay, good stuff. Let us continue. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana, Janusharasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back. Option to stay here or round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken. You have no need. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor. No higher, no lower, standing leg lock. Take a breath. Kick your heel forward, flex all 5 toes back towards your face from the ankle. If both legs lock, puff up your chest, and then bend your elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles, bring the chest down more. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Slowly straighten your arms. Bend your right leg. Right foot down. Shift your weight to your right leg. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot. Lift your left leg up, toes back, core tight. Option to stay here or round down and eventually pick up your foot. You're also welcome to lift your knee higher into your chest so that you don't round down as much. Keep your big toe on the floor the whole time. Option to stay in the setup, or when you're ready, slowly, gently lift your left leg up. Notice if your heel is turning in, bring your left heel a little to the left, and from here, start to kick forward. So one day, both legs lock. If both legs lock, from the side legs, make an upside down L like Linda. Lengthen through your arms and spine first. And then as you're ready, slowly bend your elbows down. Roll your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Move your hips forward, heel forward. Flex your toes back. Change, slowly reverse out, take your time. You can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend, or an even. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers are locked. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, slowly bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Hold and breathe. Whenever you're ready, slowly bring your head up, arms straight, bend the right leg, right foot down. Good. Shift your weight to your right leg. Good for you. Squeeze right thigh tight. Lift your left leg up, toes back. Round down, pick up your left foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. Lock your right leg, flex your toes back, pull abdomen in. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Flex toes back. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck chin to chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Hold and breathe at your deepest point. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. As you're ready, bring your head up. Arms straight, bend the left leg, left foot back down. Awesome. That was a forward curl compression posture. Next, you do a big back bend, heart opener, standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up. Elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back, knees together to start. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin and shoulder, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Good. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up. Take your time. Find a place where you can balance, breathe, and back bend. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up. 2 heels in line, kick back and up. 2 shoulders in line. Body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick back, kick up to the ceiling one more time. Good, change. Slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down. Bring your left hand up, moving meditation, out to the left, moving mindfully. Reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Bring your right arm up and back with your ear, knees together. Lock your right leg, point your left toes. Lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your left leg back and up. Kicking and stretching should be equal. Simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. If you fall out, hop back in, kick even harder. As you start to come down, kick back and kick up. Body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, point your left toes, keep the back bend, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly come up with control, feet together, arms down, moving mindfully, breathing mindfully. Second set, bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot, left arm up, knees together. Lift your left kneecap, point your right toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. All 5 fingers together, thumb with index finger, palm of left hand faces the floor. Get your left arm exactly parallel to the floor and come down. A little bit more in the second set, body down more, leg up more. You're kicking back, you're kicking up, kick and kick, stretch forward, kick up one more time. Change, slowly kick yourself up, kick yourself out. Good, last one, bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, right arm up, knees in line. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. How we do one thing is how we do everything. So notice how you are doing this one thing, right? Can you find a little bit of stillness, a little bit of breath, even with an increased heart rate, grace under pressure? If you fall out, can you hop back in? Can you go a little deeper towards the end, pushing yourself just a little bit, body down more, leg up more, push your fingertips forward, push your big toe up to the ceiling, kick, 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 change slowly, kick yourself up, good. Come to the back of your mat, tool it Dandasana, balancing stick, feet together, inhale, arms up, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, bring your biceps in towards your ears, lean back, stretch up, step your right foot forward. Shift your weight to your right foot, shift your weight to your right foot, stretch, and as you're ready, come down. Arms, body, head, legs, everything eventually parallel to the floor, or you can stay light and lifted like I am. Keep your arms with your ears, point your left toes, engage your abdominal wall, stretch, 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 change. Slowly return your left foot to the floor, right foot back, lean back, stretch up, step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch, and tilt. Charge your body forward, try to touch the wall in front of you, shoulder blades, scapula stretching away from the body, bring the chest down, chin forward, point your right toes, lift your right leg up, change, slowly right foot down. Left foot back, float your arms down, hold still, take a breath. Good, second set, arms up, switch the grip, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, other thumb, pinky finger on top, lean back, stretch up, step your right foot forward, lock both legs, stretch, and tilt. Your posture might look like this, can also look like this. Eventually body makes a T like Tom, but not a broken umbrella. Look forward, squeeze your palms together, wrist straight, stretch, change, slowly left foot down. Right foot back, engage your core, stretch up, step your left foot forward, lock your legs, stretch up and tilt. Every muscle in the body contracted, but the face stays relaxed. So you're engaging your quads, your glutes, your biceps, your triceps. Push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands, stretch and stretch and stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that. Come to the top of your mat. You're welcome to face the long side of your mat for the next 3 postures. I will face you, starting with standing, separate leg stretching, Dandayamana, Ookatasana, Pashumu, Tanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, arms down, parallel to the floor. Turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward, stomach in, eyes open. Lots of options. You can put your hands on the floor. You can grab the outsides of your feet. You can even grab your heels from behind. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes. Lift your hips up. Push your knees back. Lock your knees. Start to roll forward a little bit more. Bring your head towards the floor and your tailbone to the ceiling. If your head is not yet touching the floor, take a little bit of a bigger step. Roll forward one more time. Lift your hips up. Full stretch, breathe. Bring your head towards the floor. Change. Slowly come up. We're going to transition into triangle, Trikonasana. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your right knee and lunge. If your knee is going way beyond your ankle, take a bigger step here. Sit down low, knee over the ankle, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. Tilt your upper body to a 45-degree angle, eventually elbow in front of the knee, but don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, be more interested in touching the ceiling than the floor. Reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm arm down, push your left hip forward and down, push your right knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back, like spine twisting posture, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, two heels in line. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge, sit down low, press your hips forward, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. So your posture might look like this. It could also look like this, but no matter what you're doing, right, try to keep a diagonal line from ankle to the crown of the head. So you're never collapsing all the way down, but you're also not all the way up, right? You're using your side body. Look up, stretch up, reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, keep your core engaged. Sink your hips down a little bit lower, roll the right rib cage back, open your chest. Change, move your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Take a little bit of a smaller step for standing, separate leg, head to knee, Chandrasana. Shift your weight to your heels, pick up your toes and pivot on your heels to one side of your mat or the back of your mat. Turn your back toes in, squeeze your left butt cheek, push your left hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 2 hips in line. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and slowly, mindfully go down. Take your time. We are literally going inward here. Look towards your belly button, tuck your chin to your chest, pull your abdomen in, touch your forehead to your knee. If your forehead and knee aren't touching, you can bend your front leg. You can always take a little bit of a bigger or smaller step or turn your back toes in more. You can push the floor away from you more. One day forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing your body. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly, mindfully uncurl, chin to chest. Head up last. When you're ready, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels, uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, squeeze your right butt cheek, push your right hip forward, 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 left rib cage back. Stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Round, scoop, curl, tuck, concave. Chin to chest, stomach in, touch your forehead and knee together or bring them closer together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch your fingertips just beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight to your front foot, left hip up, right hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, go slow, vertebrae by vertebrae, disc by disc. Head up last. Shift your weight to your heels. Pick up your toes, pivot, face forward, step your right foot back, float your arms down. Good, let's do that sequence again. Second set, stretching, Pashumu Tanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right knee, strenuous step. You can turn your toes in or point your toes forward, lock your legs, lift your chest and go down. Take your time. Again, you can have your hands on the floor. You can grab the outsides of your feet. You can grab your heels from behind. If you have a grip on your feet, bend your elbows back. Elbows to calves, lift your shoulders, shoulders to ceiling, stomach in, belly button to spine. Everybody roll forward. Lift your hips up, pull, stretch, breathe. Find your edge. When your head is an inch or two away from the floor, drop your head down. Bring the top of your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change. Slowly come up. Take your time. Second set, triangle, press hips forward, lean back, turn your right foot out. I like to line up my heels with the edge of my mat, so I know my heels are in line. Inhale, bend your right knee and lunge. Sit down low, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. Notice if you're leaning forward or sticking your butt out, try to press the hips forward and lean back. If you feel like your feet are sliding apart, imagine you're going to squeeze your heels back together. Feet stay in place, but this is the inner thigh strength we want to engage. So squeeze heels together, reach arms apart, turn and twist upper body back. Good, change. Move your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge. Also notice if your knee is going to the right of your ankle, you want your knee directly over your ankle, opening the hip. Sit down, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. Elbow in front of the knee, hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, reach your right shoulder up, touch your shoulder to your chin. Push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture at the end of class. Lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, maybe a little bit of a smaller step, arms up, palms together. Second set, head to knee stretching, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to the back of your mat, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, press your palms together, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Look towards your belly button. Pull the abdomen in. In the second set, maybe try keeping your hands together in prayer just beyond the big and second toe. Again, it helps with balance to have your weight in your front foot. Right hip up, left hip forward, 2 hips in line. Hold and breathe. Push forehead into knee. Block both legs, hands together. Change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, arms with ears, head up last. As you're ready, pivot on your heels. Heels are in line, but not crisscross. You can uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward, press your palms together, stretch up, chin to chest, go down, 2 hips in line, 2 heels in a line, backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Remember, back toes are turned in, tuck your chin to your chest, bring your forehead to your knee, hold and breathe. Every time you exhale, pull the abdomen in even more. Push your forehead into your knee, lift your kneecaps, lock your legs, hands together, change, biceps with ears, chin to chest, push your front foot into the floor as you uncurl, head up last. Good for you, pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the middle of your mat for tree pose to toe stand, the hip opening series. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg and lift your right leg up. Maybe at first your ankle is on your shin, your knee, your thigh. You can even hold on to your foot from underneath, bringing heel to groin. And if it feels good, let your right knee drop into a half lotus shape, standing half lotus. You can bring one or both hands together. Option to stay here or flow to toe stand, Padasana. Look towards the floor, fold forward. At first, just angling forward. One day, hands to floor. Option to stay here or walk your hands forward, lean forward, lift your left heel, bend your knee, sit down. You can even bring your knees to the floor as you sit. From here, walk your hands back, stretch your spine up, point your right toes. Bring your left hand up to the center of your chest. And if you can balance, right hand. Palms together, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. When you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or push your hands into the floor, lift your hips up. Bring your heel back down and then slowly reverse out, lifting up. Good. Change, right leg down. Shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, heel to costume. Let your left knee drop into a half lotus shape. This side might feel different. Can bring one or both hands together. My foot falls on the side, so I'm going to hold on to my foot. Option to stay here or look towards the floor. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Toe stand, fold. Moving meditation, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down. Walk your hands back, stretch your spine up. Left hand to the center of your chest. Right hand, palms together, come a ½ inch off your heel. When you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up, straighten your standing leg, and then press your hips forward to come out just as you went in. Good. Change. Left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Bring your heels together, let your toes fall open. Arms down by your side, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal, Savasana. Take an inhale through your nose, feel your body rise. And then exhale through your nose, feel your body fall. So we're connecting the mind to the body through the breath. Sometimes yoga is called a moving meditation, and particularly a repetitive sequence of yoga, like 26 and 2 yoga, can be very meditative in that like we kind of know what's coming next and our body holds muscle memory for the postures, so we don't have to think about them like so deeply every time, right? I do think there's a little bit of a nuance between a moving meditation versus autopilot. And on the one hand, a repetitive sequence can be really powerful when it becomes a moving meditation, when we're like in the zone, concentrate, meditate, having a little bit of fun, breathing. On the other hand, it can be kind of dangerous when we're on autopilot because our body knows what to do. We kind of know what's coming next. And so our mind starts to wander towards something else. And each of us has different like tells. Like for me, I know when I've gone into autopilot when like I'm coming out of a posture too early, or I skip a posture, right? Or I like say the wrong thing. That's when my mind has wandered elsewhere, because both my body and even the words coming out of my mouth, there's so much muscle memory there from saying lock your knee God knows how many times that, right, my mind can wander even when I'm talking and moving and breathing. And whenever we realize that we've come out of meditation and into autopilot, it's not a bad thing. It's just an invitation to come back into your breath, back into your body, and back into the present moment. So even if you know that wind removing pose comes next, you're not anticipating it, right? You're not anticipating the sit up or the spine strengthening series. You're just really sitting here in this breath, because in some ways, knowing what's coming next, on the one hand is calming, and on the other hand does us a disservice, right? Because it's too easy to focus on the future. Instead, we're invited just to be here now, right? In this breath, in this body, in this unique moment. Pavana Muktasana, wind removing pose. On to the next moment. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, draw your knee towards your armpit. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out and down, look down the center line of your body, hold, freeze here, don't move, don't even blink your eyes. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows, each other, give yourself a big hug for coming to class today. Squeeze your knees together and down, keep your head on the floor. Without lifting your head, look down the center line of your body. Try to keep your head, neck, shoulders, and hips on the floor. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down, eyes open. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder. Keep your left leg on the floor. If your left calf muscle does not naturally touch the floor, you can flex your left toes back to anchor left side body down. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, pull your knee out and down, nice tight white knuckle grip. This posture is good for grip strength and it's good for digestion. You're purposely putting pressure on your lower abdomen. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows, each other, maybe other elbow on top. If it's easy to grab your elbows, palm your elbows. You can always get more compact, and or, right, you can interlace your fingers or place your hands on your shins. Squeeze your knees together and down, look down the center line of your body, hold, breathe. And release, arms and legs down, Savasana. Next, we do a straight leg sit-up. If you have any concerns about your back, skip the sit-up, especially the first sit-up. Roll off to the side, meet on your abdomen. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head. Ground your heels into the floor, take a breath. Hold the breath, stomach in, chin to chest, sit up, round your spine, exhale, grab big toes of middle and index finger, exhale, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, turn, lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Bhujangasana. Place your hands flat on the floor below your shoulders so your elbows point up. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, look up and lift. Good. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Use your back strength. Come up halfway only. Elbows stay bent. They make an L, a 90-degree angle. Hug your arms into your sides. Keep your belly button on the floor, but try to lift one more rib off the floor. Don't forget about your cobra's tail. Good. Keep your knees, feet together. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt. Push the tops of your feet, hips and hands flat into the floor. Now look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. And change slowly with control, lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels swell open, slow inhale through the nose, slow exhale through the nose. Second set, chin forward, place your hands on the floor below your shoulders, elbows point up, zip up your legs, lock your legs, look up and lift, stretch the upper body off the floor. So Cobra Pose is the first of 4 postures in what's called the spine strengthening series. You'll note it's not called the spine flexibility series, right? There's versions of these postures like where we're really working on spinal compression, but here it's more about strengthening the muscles that surround the back. Roll the shoulders back and down, elbows to hips, big toes to the back wall, fingers point forward, lock your legs, push your hands down, lift your chest up. Good, change, slowly lower down, look to your left, right here on your mat, arms down, heels open. So in Cobra Pose, we lift the chest, and in the next posture, Locust Pose, we'll lift the legs. Bring your chin forward, arm straight position, rotate your arms, palms face the floor, bring your arms underneath you as best you can, one day pinky fingers touch. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot come over your top of your head. Good, lengthen and lift. Change, slowly right leg down. Relax right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Left leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken, but the right leg stays relaxed. Change, left leg down. One leg is practice for two legs. Here we go, Locust Pose. Bring your chin in a little bit, mouth down on your mat, keep your neck long. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you, but hands never overlap. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes. Roll forward and lift both legs up. Good, come up. Everybody come up, struggle a little harder. Don't give up, push your hands back, roll forward, shoulders down, legs up. Change, lower down with control. Take your arms out to the side, look to your right, left ear on your mat, big toes together, heels fall open, slow inhale through the nose. And make your exhale a little bit longer than your inhale. So we can always come back to our breath. Second set, chin forward, arms straight, rotate your shoulders, palms face the floor. Option to keep your arms out to the side or bring your arms underneath you. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up. So remember, one leg is practice for two legs, right? Practice lifting the thigh off the floor, roll forward, change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock left leg, point left toes, and lift left leg up. So three things are going to happen at once in Locust Pose. You're going to push your hands back, roll forward, and lift your leg. Change, left leg down. So let's try it. Chin in, mouth down, arms a little closer underneath you. Zip up your legs, lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up. So all three things at once, hands back, shoulders forward, legs up. Lift your legs up a little bit more, lock your legs, point your toes, thighs up, knees up, heels up, change, lower down, take your arms out, look to the left, and let that one go. So in Cobra, we lifted the chest. In Locust, we lifted the legs. Next is full Locust, Purnashalabhasana. We're going to lift legs and chest at once. Chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings. Zip up your legs, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up, and lift. Good. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a jumbo jet taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor. The rest of your body's in the air. Can you get one more rib off the floor? Thighs off the floor. Good. Knees, feet together. Keep your fingertips together. Reach your arms apart. Now lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, arms back. Come up a little higher at the end. Good. Change. Slowly lower down. Tuck in your wings. Look to your right, left ear on your mat. Breathe. Reconnect. Slow inhale. Even slower exhale. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side, knees, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, look up and lift, everything lifting off the floor. This posture is so good for your back strength. You are using your own body weight to strengthen the muscles that surround the spine. Reach your arms apart, squeeze the inner thighs together, squeeze your glutes, point your toes. Can you lift your hands a little bit higher in the second set? Good. Thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good. Change, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to your left. We lifted the chest, we lifted the legs, we lifted the chest and legs at once. Now we're going to connect the hands to the feet for a deeper back bend and shoulder opener. Dhanurasana floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with index fingers. This posture is not just good for your back strength, it's good for your leg strength as well. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling and kick into your hands. So this is a great hamstring strengthener, right? Kick from the glutes, kick from the hamstrings, kick from the calves, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. Roll forward, freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still. Try to get your thighs off the floor so you're not rocking back and forth, right? Point your toes, kick your heels away from your butt, start to bring your big toes up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, lower down, look to your right, maybe whole left ear on your mat, keeping the big toes together, heels apart. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, start with knees, feet close together, squeeze your tush, point your toes, look up and kick into your hands. Try to get your thighs off the floor. At first, the shoulders are forward and down. Eventually, you're going to roll your shoulders back and down. So the shoulders start to open up, squeezing shoulder blade scapula together, opening through the heart space. Keep your neck long, eyes open, mouth closed. Look up, kick, 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 kick. And change, lower down. Good. Look to your left. And once again, we return to the breath. Inhale. And just take an intentionally slow exhale. Soothing the body through the breath. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm Supta Vajrasana. I'll show you from the side. Open knees and feet so the insides of your feet are parallel. Option to stay here or start to sink your hips back. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time until one day you can sit down between your heels. If you can sit between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet, bend your right elbow down, left elbow down, head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. This is a posture in particular where I do not recommend comparing your posture to somebody else or comparing what your posture is today to what it was like last time or a year ago. A little bit goes a long way. We want a gentle stretch through our toes, ankles, knees, quads, and hips, but never a point of pain. A little bit goes a long way. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, head up last. Very nice, turn around Savasana. On the one hand, in yoga, being in community and like watching other bodies move is like deeply informative. And that's the best part about being a teacher, is getting to watch other bodies do this practice. I learned so much from each of you. So it's one thing to learn from one another, but it's another thing to compare, right? So my posture and your posture should not look the same, right? Sometimes they do, and that's kind of like fun to look at. It's like pretty, I guess, quote unquote. But the more beautiful thing, right, is when each of us is just meeting ourselves where we are, even if that means that our posture, the version of the posture, looks a little bit different. That's like the real beauty of the sequence, right? That we can do similar movements, but they look different, they feel different, they mean different things to us. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, turn, come to the top of your mat, second set, fixed firm. Knees, feet together, open your feet, sit down between your heels. Remember, you can do any sort of modification or variation of this posture, maybe even one leg at a time. If you can sit between your heels, put palms to soles, left elbow down, right elbow down, head to floor, tuck chin in, neck, shoulders on floor, arms overhead, other elbow on top. If that's all easy, walk your shoulders back closer to your hips to lift your chest higher. And if that's gravy, slide your knees back together, but knees never, ever, ever come off the floor. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, head up last, good, turn around Savasana. There's a quote from this style of yoga that I love, particularly during tax season, and it goes, you can mess with your yoga teacher, you can mess with the IRS, you can mess with God, but you cannot mess with your knees, right? They're not malleable joints. We're nice to the knees though. They let us like walk on them through our life. So just take it easy anytime you're feeling like uncomfortable pain in the knees in yoga or in life in general. It's an invitation to ease up. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good, turn, come to the back of your mat, showing you from the side, half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together. Another option is to start on your shins if hips to heels is not accessible. Big stretch up, chin away from your chest, fold. You can always put your hands on the floor and walk yourself into the posture, otherwise forehead to floor, little fingers to floor, tilt your pinky fingers down, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up, biceps with ears. You can also push yourself up. Good, arms down, turn around, Savasana. So again, there's tons of modifications and options in all of these postures. And I might not call all of them out, especially in a 60-minute class, but if there's ever something that doesn't feel right for your body, or you're not quite sure how to get into a posture, I'm always happy to talk with you before or after class. And between your knowledge of your body and your life experience and my knowledge of this yoga sequence, we can usually like workshop something together. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Right, in life, you are your greatest teacher. Come to the back of your mat, but I can help with some stuff. Come to the back of your mat for second set, half tortoise, knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up, chin away from your chest, go down. Can you touch your forehead to the floor first and then little fingers? Not an indictment, just a question. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come on up, looking forward, good, flat back, nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. So every Savasana is a nice reset, right? Letting the spine stretch out. And every sit-up is a really great way to wake up the central nervous system through the exhale breath and also really stretch the body. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees, good. Turn, come to the top of your mat for Camel Ustrasana, or deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between knees and feet. Place your hands on your back, thumbs outside, fingers to the floor. Push your hips forward, hips over knees. Lift your nose and chin, look up. And if it feels good, drop your head back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. If you can't grab your heels, keep your hands on your back for support. Press your hips forward, lift your chest up, relax your head back. And as you're ready, place your hands on your back and change. Push yourself up, head up last, stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. Yoga gives us the tools to observe our body, observe our mind, our spirit, our heart, and yoga gives us the tools to observe with compassion and non-judgment, right? So when we notice we're on autopilot, or when we notice that we've pushed ourselves too hard, or we zoned out, right? We compassionately return back to a space of breath, of movement, of like being really honest with ourselves. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good, come to the top of your mat, second set. I like to roll up my mats. There's a little extra padding under my knees. It's always a trick in any kneeling posture. Open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back. Maybe bring elbows closer together, maybe not. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop head back. Go back halfway. Left hand down, grab your left heel. Right hand down, grab your right heel. Push hips forward, lift chest up, relax, head back. Can you lift your chest a little higher? Put your hands on your back and change. Press up, head up last. Good. Stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good. Turn, come to the middle of your mat for Rabbit Sasangasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. You can put your hands on your lower back and then slide down, grab your heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and slowly, mindfully go down. Try to feel each part of your back moving. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Option to stay here or pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip and lift your hips up. Eventually hips over knees. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, roll forward like a wheel, lock your arms, lift your shoulders, stomach in, round your spine. Bring your hips back down to your heels and mindfully uncurl. Take your time, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc. Head up last. Good. Turn around, Savasana. So when we move slowly, not only are we kind of protecting our body, right? It's a little bit safer to go slowly. But also we're giving our mind this opportunity to like really connect to the body, right? Not just through the breath, but like through the slow moving meditation. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. And in the 60-minute version, we do go kind of fast, right? So anytime you can find a slow down is like such a joy. Like second set Rabbit, knees, feet together, grab your heels from the outside, stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down. So observe each part of your back starting to round. Observe your abdomen compressing. Feel your forehead touch your knees, top of the head on the floor. Feel your hands pulling on your heels. Pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up.
Squeeze your heels together, roll forward, shoulders up, stomach in, round your spine. Good. As you're ready, bring your hips back down to your heels and change. Observe your body slowly uncurling. Head up last. Good. Turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Wonderful. Come to the middle of your mat for one set of head to knee stretching and spine twist. Right leg out, left leg in, two legs make an L, a 90-degree angle. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, turn to right, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee. You can bend your right leg, right? Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot, flex your toes back. This is a great passive stretch to the calf and Achilles. Bend elbows down, pull abdomen in, left hip down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, big stretch up. Turn to your left, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your left foot. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in. Right elbow down, right shoulder down, two shoulders in line. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping sit up, stay here. Otherwise, lay down, let your spine realign and sit up. For Pashumu Tanasana stretching, showing you from the side. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, thumbs on top, scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out even more. Lock your legs. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Look forward, shoulders back and down. Think about a nice long spine here. So in head to knee, we compress the abdomen. In stretching, we're trying to stretch the abdomen. Pull the abdomen in, slide the breastbone forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Stay seated, change, come on up, spine twist. You can keep your left leg straight and cross your right heel over your left knee. You can also bend your left knee. Right hand close behind you like a kickstand, second spine. Left arm up and over. Grab your left knee with your left hand. You can also grab your mat. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand close behind you. You can also reach behind you, grab your left thigh with your right hand for a half bind. Point your left toes, drop your shoulder down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind. Swap out your legs, bend right leg on floor, touch left heel to right knee, left hand behind you, right arm up, bend over, grab a right knee with right hand, keep your right knee, left foot on the floor. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale through your nose, look over left shoulder. You can keep your left hand behind you or reach behind you, grab your right thigh. Again, keep the right knee down, point your right toes, keep the left foot down. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest, feel each and every vertebrae twisting. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, look back, twist, 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 twist. Change, slowly unwind, turn around, Savasana. This is the most mentally challenging part of class for most people, especially if you've done the sequence, because you know that it's almost over and then it's like, what comes next? What comes next? This is also an invitation just to stay here, not to anticipate, just to participate, right? Be here now in your breath, in your body, in this moment. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Good, turn, come to the middle of your mat for final breathing. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. You can also sit on your back, crisscross applesauce. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Concentrate and meditate, Kapalbhati breathing. All you have to do is exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you exhale through your mouth as you pull your abdomen in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs automatically take in air. The less you think about it, the easier it is. Second set, sitting up tall. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug, high five, pat on the back, turn around, final Savasana. You can close your eyes, open your arms and legs, take up as much or as little space as you'd like, and take a nice soothing breath. in through your nose and out through your nose. Take a slow inhale and an even slower exhale. In a world where we can't control much, it is such a relief to slow down and notice that we can control our breath, right? Making the exhale even a little bit longer than the inhale with intention, with mindfulness, feeling the body rise and fall with every breath. This is a gift that you have given yourself, and nobody can take that gift away from you. Breathing in, emptying out. You are so very alive, and you are so very loved, and you are so very loving.